Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Shohei Ohtani. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. The pitch. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Righty to the plate. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hernandez makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Here's Lane Thomas. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Ohtani, 29 years old, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. 1 out, bases empty. Now one missed. Thomas started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. And now it's even up. Ripped on a line. Could be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So, man aboard. Joey Gallo digging in for the Nationals. That's in there. And it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Gets him to chase after that one. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Got him swinging. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. First pitch misses.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Thomas on at second with 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
To the right side, Lux. The throw to first, and that is that. So 1 left for Washington. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Mackenzie Gore. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The pitch. Mookie Betts leading things off and takes a strike. Turns and fires to Betts. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and deals. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dives, bounce off his glove, base hit. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. First pitch, and he just misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 1 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
There's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Throw to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Max Muncy at the dish.
Ball 1.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Two outs. And another ball. In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. The 2-2 now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. End of one. And we're still scoreless. Second inning set to go. Now it's going to be Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
Ohtani back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ohtani, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
The next offering misses, and the count's full. Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Outside corner, there's a strike. And the righty deals. And it's 1-1. There's a strike.
Well, it looks like he's running to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Righty delivers. Inside, almost got him. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at first with no outs here. That one not close. Counts full, 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Goes down looking.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. You saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Move to first. Rosario dives back in. This to third. Off balance beat. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball for a strike. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Rosario puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
Chris Taylor down. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ruiz makes the grab, and that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's Nick Senzel.
Number 13, Nick Senzel.
And the pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of poking away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Victor Robles. Little chopper rolls foul. Top of the third, no score. And it's even up. Right through there for a strike. And here it comes. Ball swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. He swings and fouls one off. Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. And he deals right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Just off the inside edge.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And a 1-2 comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Just missed. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Mookie Betts. Double the lead off the bottom of the first. The shortstop takes the ball. Man at first, one away. That one ripped right center field. And out of here. A shot to the opposite field. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That clips the corner. In the air, out towards left center. Rosario flashes the leather on the running catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Smith, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Mookie Betts springs the noise on this home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Lane Thomas. Ohtani back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Ohtani with a move to first. Thomas back in on a dive.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
He was late there. Strike one. Gallo, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2012. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And a swing and a miss. Run away. Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses. 0-for-1 so far. Wouldn't chase that time. Thomas stands at first with one out. And there at the knees. And it's a ball and a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation right on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The 2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here's Eddie Rosario, and he's already singled in this game. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. And that one hammered back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Nationals lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here comes Max Muncy.
The third baseman, Max Muncy.
And the pitch.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard. And now the center fielder, James Outman. Fly to left his first time. That one's in there. Strike one.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one catches the corner. Hit weakly on the ground. Wide throw, and it gets away. Muncy headed for third. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Chris Taylor.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And up next for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's 2. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. And a pitch. Hard hit to third. Slings it across. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, and it goes just foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Well, that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nick Senzel now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That's through there for a strike. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And the right-hander deals. That's outside. Ball 2.
This offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2-2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nationals go quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back. Here's
Leading
Kike
off
Hernandez.
the right field, Kike Hernandez.
Here comes the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rosario tracks it down for the out.
One unusual feature of Dodger Stadium, those low walls in the outfield corners as they curl towards home plate. Lots of homers and automatic doubles because of them.
And next for L.A., Gavin Lux. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's in for a strike. You touched on this, Siggy, but Dodger Stadium has become much more hitter-friendly than it used to be. A few decades back, it was probably the most pitcher-friendly ballpark in the league. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That's off the mark, and now it's 3 and 2.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Inside ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's Mookie Betts. And Mookie takes. Lux, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Over to first, and he's saved.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That one way inside. The punch out there. 2 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Pitches in the dirt. 1-0. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Ruiz drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they strand a pair. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in L.A., here's the center fielder, Victor Robles. And the right-hander back to work. Bunting for a hit. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket.
Well, these Nats just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got it by him. 4-0.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And You know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. That one way inside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Not even close there. And it's 2-0. And there's a ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That's in there. 3-1. That one in there across the letters.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You gotta step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
This one popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it. 2 away down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Next to hit for the Nats, Lane Thomas. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Bats up with it. Now a jump throw. In the dirt. Can't quite pick it. And that would have been a beautiful play.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play. Just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Outs, runner at first. Here's Joey Gallo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. And we are starting over. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Base is empty with 2 away. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Slice down the right side. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Smith gathers, throws, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th. And now Max Muncy. The pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Dodgers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
At the belt and fires. That one ran inside, almost got him.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Go with the shift on, hits right into it. Whips it to Gallo. They get the out on Muncy.
The center fielder, number 33. Yay!
And now the center fielder, James Outman. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Abrams tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. We go to the top of the 7th, and the batter now, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
Ohtani back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And the righty deals. This one high in the air to left center. Outman sizing this one up. Brings it in. One away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz. Ball one there.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Hot shot to third. Muncy sends it to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Digging in, Luis Garcia.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now the third baseman, Nick Senzel. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Righty to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs. And takes low from ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Daniel Hudson looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-2. Inside, just missed.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches in this game.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Oh, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
Robles in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Bats up with it. They take the force out. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So the Nats leave a pair. Score remains 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Weems.
Now pitching for Washington, number 51, Jordan Weems.
Here comes
Leading off,
Chris Taylor.
The designated hitter.
Weems, the tall righty, 31 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2011. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jose Ferrer looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. That one missing inside. Got him. And that's the first out. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Number 8, Kike Hernandez.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez.
1 strike.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Keeping him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And up next for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. Into center. On the move. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Alex Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So the batting order turns over. C.J. Abrams digs in now. And a pitch.
0-1. 0-1.
And now the lefty.
Ball.
And a count 1-2. And downstairs. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Out to short, Betts. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Slider misses outside. That's way outside, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Joey Meneses up next for Washington. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. Nets go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Mookie now.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
The right-hander back to work. Just missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Kicks and deals. That pitch in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Right-handed reliever spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.